The breakup of Yugoslavia in 1991 led to some of the most heinous human rights violations and ethnic mass killings seen in Europe since the end of World War II. After Bosnia-Herzegovina declared independence in 1992, Bosnian Serbs, supported by Slobodan Milosevic and the government of Serbia, began attacking the new republic and either forced out or killed Muslim Bosniaks and others. The war then evolved into a three-way conflict between the Croats and the Bosniaks, the Serbs and the Bosniaks, and the Serbs versus Croatians. The Croatians were trying to establish power in the areas that they dominated and unite them with the Bosniaks went from being allied with the Croats against the Serbs to fighting both of them. Ann Sides, chief of the consular section at Embassy Belgrade at the time, noted the flood of refugees applying for tourist visas to the U.S. However, under immigration law, the vast majority had to be turned down as intending immigrants. The consular section knew with a heavy heart that many of these people were essentially sentenced to death. As for the city of Srebrenica, it was considered to be strategically important as it was seen as a bridge between two parts of an ethnically Serb state, the Republic of Srpska. However, in 1991, the city was only 1/4 Bosnian Serb but was 3/4 Muslim. Serb military groups began supporting the Bosnian Serbs, and soon the city was isolated. In 1993, Serb soldiers forced Bosnian Muslims to leave their villages and then would indiscriminately bomb them. In March 1993, the French head of the UN's Protection Force, or UNPROFOR, visited Srebrenica. There was no running water, and food and medicine were extremely scarce. However, the French general told the populace that they were under the protection of the UN and that they would never leave them. Several thousand Bosniaks were then evacuated from Srebrenica by the UN High Commissioner for Refugees, or UNHCR. Bosnia opposed this as it believed it only accelerated the ethnic cleansing of the city. To make matters worse, the Bosnian commander of Bosnia and Herzegovina's forces in Srebrenica, Nasser Oric, began hoarding food and embezzling money meant for Muslim orphans. He and his men also attacked Serb villages, resulting in numerous civilian casualties. ADST follows for Part 2.